What's going on, everybody? We are back for break 003 here on the channel at VinnyBlanc Breaks. We'll give everybody a minute just to confirm in. I'll wait for the first person in chat. Let me know they can see me, hear me. We'll make sure all that's good. In the meantime, we can go over some housekeeping stuff. Started off doing daily short series on YouTube, which we're still doing. We're over about 225 episodes strong, opening a pack of football cards every day, giving away a free card. That's how I met most of the people in the breaks. And now here we are doing breaks. So again, we'll just wait for the first person in chat. TSWIO, you're the first person here for the second break in a row, so we'll have to reward you. He can hear me. He can see me. Commander City's here. What's going on, Commander City? A longtime follower on the channel. We'll give it just a minute for everybody to filter in, and then we'll get started. Anybody watching this after the fact, look in the description. I'll put a timestamp for right when the break starts. But you're also welcome to listen along to all the updates as well. What's going on, Vader? Busy weekend for me here, so no golden tea, unfortunately. All right, so we're going to start to do a quick recap. The products we're going to be ripping today are 3 of the Donruss Costco bundles, which you can see right here. We're going to be doing 4 of the Donruss blaster boxes. Again, same format as the last break. And then we're going to be doing 10 of the Mosaic ornament boxes. So let's quickly run through who has what teams. We have, hold on just a second. Give me just 1 second. All right, we have Alex E with the Dolphins and Vikings, Blaine B with the 49ers, Broncos, Chargers, Chiefs, Raiders, Seahawks, Chris P with the Lions and Patriots, Cornelio T with the Ravens, Daniel W with the Cardinals, Commanders, Falcons, Texans, Jake J with the Browns. We have Catherine M with the Bills and Saints, Oliver W with the Packers doing his first break with us. Shout out to Oliver out there. Seth N with the Steelers. We have Steph S with the Bears, Bengals, Buccaneers, Cowboys, Giants, Jaguars, and Panthers, and Rams. Vince R with the Eagles, Jets, Titans, and then Zap G with the Colts, also doing his first break with us. Shout out to Zap G. Maybe we can pull you some Indianapolis Fire. See, we have Russell in chat with us too. We'll see if we can pull a banger. Alex, what's going on? I think we're pretty much good to go and get started. So, like I said, we're going to start off with a Costco box. These are a little big, a little cumbersome. We are going to get 1 guaranteed oversized downtown along with 8 packs. While I get this open, if it is your first time here and you want to get in on the breaks with us, info@VinnyBlanc.com or VinnyBlanc.com. And you can claim a team, all cards ship, free shipping going right out to you. We'll start with the 8 packs here, and then we'll switch on over to the oversized downtown, see who gets to take that one home. There we go. What's going on, Daniel Walter? Daniel's in on this break with us, so congratulations, Daniel. We'll see if we can pull you some fire, a couple different teams to choose from. All right, we got our 8 packs. Let's get ripping. We're going to go at a pretty quick pace because I don't want this to take all day. What's going on, Ralphie Parker? So nothing, I want to say nothing's guaranteed in football cards. We should be getting, a mem card per box, not necessarily guaranteed. But I'll do my best to call out the hits. We're not going to go through every single card here. But we got a Malik Neighbors. Make a little room. Hawkinson. Mooney. Rashad Bateman. Greg Zarulin for the Jets. Green press proof. So the green press proofs are going to be the ones that we hit in these Costco bundles. We can hit red press proofs in the blaster boxes, I believe. Torrey Horton. L'Jarius Sneed. Levante David. There's a bomb squad, Devontae Adams for the Rams. So we'll sleeve that up. And I think there's something else right behind that. We got a Bijan Robinson throwback insert. So we'll start a little inserts pile over here. Again, after the break's over, I go through and sleeve everything that needs to be sleeved. All inserts, rookies, top load stuff. We did hit 2 downtowns last time, so we got big shoes to fill. But we, one touch those, take care of you. Pack number 2. We'll do our best to flip things around. Got a Blake Corum. Hey, there's a Drake May for the Patriots. It's one of the 2 different throwback version inserts we have. Hawkinson, Spears, Dobbins, McFadden, Von Noy, Kyle Williams rookie. And then the green press proof is going to be Pat Bryant for the Broncos. Let's sleeve up that Drake May. Let me know anything interesting going on in the football world. It is Football Sunday. I spent all my time getting the stream ready, so I haven't even looked in at the scoreboard. Alex E did tell me the Vikings look to be off to a good start, so that's the one thing I did hear so far. Oh. All right, so in these Donruss Costco bundles, one of the things we're looking for, probably somewhere in the 3 to 4 range of the red optic previews, the red Pandoras. Sick parallel if we can hit somebody pretty good. So we do have one I saw coming through in this pack. Cam Ward is up on Sanders. Okay. Will Levis. We got Brandon Ayuk. Oh, man. Brandon Ayuk on the green press proof. Trey Amos. Kirk Cousins. Julian Love. Our inserts, an Elite Series Cooper DeJean for the Eagles. I think we have our red press proof behind this. Not red press proof. Red Optic Preview Pandora. So good luck to everybody. Can we hit a big name? Again, these cards look sick, and then they actually are worth a pretty penny if you can hit a decent name. So we got Deontay Thornton Jr. for the Raiders. So that's going out to, let me check my cheat sheet here. Going out to Blaine B. Nice hit, Blaine B. Danny Dimes is hurt and out. Man, I had some of his cards I was holding on to as the value was going up. Still, old in his Giants jersey, and never got to sell those yet. And unfortunately, that's not good news for me. So, all right, let's update this sheet real quick. All right, pack number 4. And I guess, haven't seen much Cam Ward love yet. There you go, Alex. There's your JJ McCarthy. So I'd like to see him heat up and do something. But we do have another red optic preview in this box. Good luck to everybody with this pack. Puka Nacua, Myles Garrett, JJ McCarthy, Wan'Dale Robinson, green press proof. For the Dolphins, Kenneth Grant on the throwback. And our red press, gotta get that out of my mind. Red optic preview Pandora is going to be Dylan Sampson for the Browns. That's going out to Jake J. Congratulations, Jake J. What's going on, LQM cards? We're just getting started. I think we're only on pack 3 or 4, so you really haven't missed too much. We're just putting up the red Pandora optic previews we've gotten. Taking a look, what was it, Bills and Saints? Nothing as of yet, but again, we're just getting started. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being part of the break. Yep, so just to fact check myself, this is pack number 5. I think we got a case hit. You're just in time. You're bringing us good luck, LQM. This is going to be a football emoji on an optic preview. Let's save that for last. The right name on that card could be big dollar signs, so let's see. Commander City says, JJ better be great these next few days. Yeah, I agree with you. Seems like he's off in the right direction, though. Breece Hall, Brian Robinson, James Lofton, Arian Smith for the Jets, Woody Marks on the green press proof, Levante David, Danielle Hunter. All right, before we get to that case hit football emoji for the Packers, Oliver W., this one's going out to you. Nice Matthew Golden insert. And our case hitter. Good luck to everybody. We got Terrence Ferguson Jr. for the Rams, going out to Blake B. Nice hit. We'll sleeve that up. So we got a benchmark. Not the greatest case hit, but oh, it's a little tight. Let's go with a bigger top loader as to not damage it. There we go. We got one. Oh. Onwards and upwards. So we got 3 more packs. We'll do that oversized downtown. Then we'll rip the 4 Donruss blasters, and then we'll see where we can go from there. But Terrence Ferguson, Optic Preview, football emoji. What's going on, Dustin Young? Glad to have you here. We got in the next pack, Mike Green, L'Jarius Sneed, Levante David, Daniel Hunter. There is a Emeka Egbuka, Gridiron Kings rookies for the Bucks. Jared Goff, Braylon Allen, Jalen Ramsey, Josh Allen, Malik Neighbors for the Giants, green press proof. All right, let's leave this up. Back at it. Had to help my daughter out with something. Let's keep the piles moving. We're going to have so many cards by the time this is over. That's the fun, the column after the storm. What's going on, the real deal? Getting these all organized into their individual teams, carefully packed up and sent out to you all. Trying to see what we have here. Got something here. Looks like two shiny cards back to back we usually don't have. We'll see if we can hit something out of that. Rich Gannon. Tua. Khalil Mack. Anthony Richardson. Sidearm throw in there on the green press proof. Will Campbell rookie. L'Jarius Sneed. First one's going to be a very, very bottom heavy Jeffrey Simmons on the Dominators. And behind that we got AJ Green on the Legend Series. So 1 for the Titans, 1 for the Bengals. All right, last pack, and then we'll get our first oversized downtown. I forgot to get my oversized sleeves, so I'll grab one of those. This way we can protect your card to whoever that's going out to right away before we get to that oversized downtown. Usually I have those handy right next to me, but I was slacking a little bit apparently. All right, so we do have our third and final Optic Preview Red Pandora of this box. We got Stephon Diggs, Sam Darnold, Derek Carr. There's a Tet McMillan for the Panthers. Graham Mertz, green press proof. Quincy Williams. There's a nice one for the Lions going out to Chris P. and family. Look at that thing shine. Amon-Ra, St. Brown, Action All Pros. I mean, that would be like a nice case hit if you ask me. Again, this one's very, very right heavy, unfortunately. If you look at the border on that, centering is not great, but still another great card. And Alec Iomanar going out to the Titans. That's our third and final red press proof for this box. We'll throw that up there just for the time being. The camera's a little off center. We'll have to get that fixed. All right, give me just 1 second. I'm going to go grab 3 of the sleeves that we're going to need for these 3 oversized downtowns. I'll be right back. All right, the first but surely not the last. Oversized downtown of the break. Good luck, everybody. These are always tricky to try and get open without spoiling who it is, but also not damaging the card. This one seems to open pretty easy. So again, you have the opportunity to hit any of the vertical downtowns from the set in this oversized parallel. You cannot hit any of the ones that are the horizontal parallels. So just if you're not familiar. So good luck, everybody. First oversized downtown of the break. I'll try and back it up so I can get the whole thing in camera. Oh, it's sticking just a little bit in that corner. We got Omarion Hampton going out to the Chargers. So we actually hit this normal size downtown during the last break, and now we got the oversized version to go with it. So let's sleeve that up. Omarion Hampton. Let's see if we can get that in there. Never touched by human hands. Right into the sleeve. That one's going out to Blaine B. Nice hit. Let's see if we can make some room just for the time being. All right, so that's our first oversized downtown. We're going to switch gears. quickly rip through 4 Donruss blasters here. A couple different varieties. I'll show you what we got. Oh, that'll have to work. That's right, Daniel. You said you got the 2-pack from Costco, and I got 2 of those Hamptons. They must be pumping them out like crazy. So 4 blasters, pretty much all the same, but a little bit different. So we have the snowflake versions, where we can get red and green optic previews. The purple ones, where I think we can get red hot rookies and white hot rookies. The red one, where I think we just get red hot rookies. And the blue one, where I think we just get white hot rookies. So a couple different flavors here for you, but we'll quickly rip through these. Again, we did hit a downtown. Hey, what's going on, Remy? Glad to have you here in the break with us. We did hit a downtown from one of these last break, and we only opened 4, so the possibility is there. That's why we do these things. These are fatties, though. 6 packs of 15. Could and should be getting a jersey card in there. We'll see. Good luck to everybody. Again, a lot of base in these. We're not going to call out every single card, but we will do quick little previews as to not spoil anything. Tony Pollard, Burrow, Derek Carr, Josh Allen for the Bills, Jihad Campbell, rookie for the Eagles. All right, coming up on something here. Looks like... Oh, one more card first. Upside down Chris Jones, and now our card of the pack is going to be a production line for the Giants, Tyrone Tracy Jr. and Malik Neighbors. That's a short print right there. Not a super short print, but nice little hits. You'll see, we may get 1, maybe 2 of those during the break, so at least a little hit for the Giants. On to pack number 2. And if anybody has any questions in chat, feel free to shoot them out. Questions on the product, questions about my channel, questions about breaks in general. Try and keep it as lively as we can here in chat. All right. I'm going to run through a bunch more base cards. Nico Collins, Graham Gano, George Kittle. There's a Cam Scatterboo for the Giants. We want to see some nice rare Cam Scatterboo and Jackson Darts cards here for our Giants taker. Ty Johnson, last card's going to be... I really like these parallels. It is Rated Rookies Retro. Trevion Henderson. Look how nice that is. For the Patriots, that one's going out to Chris P. Congratulations. All right. Let's see if we can... I'm horrible at telling which those fat packs are. Some people can just like instantly pick it up and be like, yep, that's the one with the jersey card, but these packs are all so thick. All right, does not look like it is in this specific box, specific pack. We got Myles Garrett, Malik Neighbors, Jonathan Taylor, Brock Bowers, Old School, Devin Hester, L'Jarius Sneed. All right, coming up on our insert. This one's going out to the Falcons. Got a James Pierce Jr. for Daniel. We'll sleeve that one up. Again, all rookies, all inserts at a minimum will get sleeved. Just not taking the time to do it as we go, just because we'll be here forever. And then we'll obviously top load all your hits. Next pack. Looks like we got a Kid Reporter off the back. I think we may have a White Hot Rookies here. I really like those cards. Some people favor the Red Hot Rookies, but I'll show you. I prefer to like the White Hot Rookies, but Jordan Love, Puka Nacua, Chigoziem Okonkwo. So fun fact here, I worked really hard to learn how to pronounce his name. I believe he is leading the league in all-purpose yards. So ahead of Christian McCaffrey, ahead of Jamar Gibbs, ahead of Bijan, Chigozie Okonkwo. Who would have thought? R.J. Harvey, Ashton Gallott, T.J. Watt for the Steelers, Golden Tate, Kyle Pitts, Quincy Williams. It is a white-hot rookie. Good luck to everybody. We got Luther Burden III for the Bears. I just think it's such a clean insert. The red hot rookies are exactly the same, just with red flames here, but I like those white hot rookies, if you ask me. Again, not guaranteed necessarily, but we always appreciate them. All right, 2 more packs. Let's see if I'm a betting man. If there was going to be one, I'm thinking it's this one. We'll save that for last. I could be wrong. So far, so good. Doesn't look like it's this pack. All right, let's rip through them. Jack Bash for the Raiders. Bucky Irving. Dave Krieg. Somebody and I were just joking about Dave Krieg in the Shorts channel. So if you're out there, drop a comment, let me know. Javonte Williams, Cole Kmet for the Bears. Devontae Smith, Fly Eagles Fly. Dante Culpepper, always weird to see him in that Dolphins jersey. Chad Johnson, and we got a red press proof. This is going to be for the Jets, Justin Fields. Justin Fields, who scored 39 points the week I took the team that was going against them in my knockout league that severely damaged me. So I'll always hold that against you, Justin Fields. All right, last pack. Let's see if this is the jersey card. I have oversized sleeves, oversized top loaders to go. If so, nope. Like I said, not guaranteed, but we got 3 more blasters. I'm sure we'll come across at least one. Another Kid Reporter. We'll slide that one off the back. Here we go. Last pack. Andrew Van Ginkel, Victor Cruz, Zach Bond. We got Michael Penix Jr. for the Falcons, Derwin James, Blake Corum, and looks like a Browns for the Browns. Shador Sanders on the retro, going out to Jake J. Another insert card to add to his pile. So I'm trying to think what's going on in the Dolphins game, what's going on in the Browns game, what's going on in the... At least start off with those two, let me know. I'm in a league and there's implications for those 2 games. So last I heard, the Titans were up and the... I'm not good at multitasking. I don't want to mess up something on the stream to go check a score. So that's got my priorities straight at least. Anybody still with us there in chat? Let me know that everything still looks good, sounds good. We are on to blaster number 2. Alex Extron says a chain is hurt. That's not good. It is good that you guys can still hear me and see me though. Looks like we got a red hot rookie to go with our white hot rookie right off the back. So we'll hold them up side by side so you can all see what they look like. Commander City, thank you for confirming. Xavier Legette, another Dave Krieg. Is this going to be the joke of the stream? Daniel, thanks for confirming. Browns up by 2, 60 yards. Jerry Jeudy catch, nice. All right, Saquon Barkley, Trent Green. We're going to keep going. There's a Drake May base card. We'll take Drake May base cards at this point. All right, let's see who this red hot rookie is. Another Michael Penix. Good luck, everybody. We got, looks like Saints, so it looks like it's going out to LQM Cards. The rookie sensation, Tyler Shug. But just for a frame of reference, I mean, the red hot, the flames do pop, but there's just something about those white and black cards. I think they look a little cleaner. We got a red hot rookie. You have all the, you're hoarding all the Dave Krieg autos. It's you. That's why we're not getting them. I'm okay with that. I wish you could tell me you were, getting all the Justin Jefferson autos. I'd be happier for you. I didn't hear back from my post office lady, so I will be dropping by there Monday just to get an update from there. Haven't checked on tracking Alex, but we'll get that straightened out. All right. Pack number 2. Box number 2 of the Blasters. Nico Collins, William Andrews, Jalen Hurts. Come on, give me some names I want to call out. RJ Harvey, Blake Corum, Kirk Cousins, Julian Love, and looks like Seahawk colors right behind him too. Jalen Milroe for the Seahawks. Any Jalen Milroe fans in the house? That's going out to Blaine. I really like these. All right. Do a little bit of reorganization. We got Zach Moss, Greg Dortch. This is Joe Burrow for Cincinnati. Russell Wilson. This is quiz time. How do you pronounce his name? I've already told you once during the stream. He's leading the league in all-purpose yards. Chigoziem Okonkwo. Our red press proof is going to be Armand Membu for the Jets. Moving right along, pack number 3. Hey, what's going on, RH Highlights? Good to see you here. We're just getting started. We went through one of our Costco bundles. We're on our second blaster right now, so plenty of time to hang out and chat with us. I hope you're doing well today. I know you're waiting for that Eagles game on Monday, as am I. Drake London, Ramondre Stevenson. It's a Deion Sanders. We're looking for your son, though. Tyler Warren. It's for Zap G, base Tyler Warren rookie. Bucky Irving. Last card's going to be, excuse me, another rated retro rookies, this time for the Lions. Isaac Tesla going out to Chris P. Congratulations. So I think the Trevion Henderson also went out to Chris P. So he's kind of monopolized our rated retro rookies with the 2 teams he took this break. So congrats to Chris P. Let's make some more piles, because that's all we do around here. I think we have our first jersey card, so let's pull that to the back. We'll slow play that. We got Xavier McKinney, Fred Warner, Jordan Love, Malachi Corley, Puka Nacua, George Kittle, Tony Dorsett, Lad McConkey. I don't want to spoil this jersey card. One more. Maxwell Hairston. First jersey card of the break going out to upside down. It's going to be Donruss Threads for the Jets. Justin Fields. Justin Fields on the Donruss Threads. My voice is slowly but surely going. Hopefully we can at least finish up this break. Justin Fields getting top loaded as we speak. There we go. All right, one more pack for this blaster, then on to blaster number 3. All right, I think that's an optic preview. I could be wrong, don't quote me on it, but I think we have an optic preview along with our insert in this pack. We'll see who that is in just a second. Myles Garrett, Malik Neighbors, Khalil Mack, Brock Purdy. There's an Omarion Hampton to go with his oversized downtown match. Vader wants the Bears to beat the Pack today. I know I thought there was tension between the Cowboys and the Eagles. The Bears and the Packers fans, there's no joke. Don't get in the middle of that heated argument. Howie Long, Ty Johnson, Christian Kirk, Carl Eller. We got, for the Commanders, Jaden Daniels on the retro. And our optic preview is going to be Elijah Arroyo for the Seahawks. You can see the nice shiny optic preview nature there. Seahawks is going to be Blaine B. Congratulations. All right, blaster number 3. Let's go grab that holiday one. Because I don't want to say guaranteed. We should get a red and green optic preview in here. And the jersey cards in these are like rookie sweaters that look like ugly sweater. Party type apparel. I actually just recently on the channel did a review video of one of these blasters versus 2 of the holiday tins versus 3 of the ornament boxes, which we're about to open up. So you can go check that one out. That one looks really fat. I think that's a dead giveaway. So yeah, check out the videos section of the channel. We kind of did a price product review to give you a sense of if you're holiday shopping for yourself or for somebody else, what you can expect in those products. I guess we'll get a little bit more sample size since we're opening one of these blasters here, along with the ornament boxes. We aren't, unfortunately, opening any of the tins as part of this break. So first pack, looks like we got that red and green optic preview. So we'll see who that is. Just a second. CJ Stroud. Tyreek Hill. Deebo Samuel. There's another Dylan Sampson to go with our red optic preview, Dylan Sampson. Ty Felton. Ed Reed. Harold Carmichael. All right, who's it going to be? Good luck to everybody. I hope it's a hit for your team. I hope it's a big name. We got Devin Neal for the Saints. That's going out to Catherine M. Congratulations. Again, these you can only hit in the holiday boxes. This is going to be the only one we hit for this break, and that is going out to the Saints and Catherine / LQM cards. Congratulations. Whole bunch more packs, though, including what looks like a jersey card, so we will keep on ripping. All right, next pack. Definitely should have brought some water down. Joe Ferguson. Zach Charbonnet. Tua. There's an Abdul Carter. So I know we got the Scadaboo. I know we got the Abdul Carter. Now we just got to hit the Jackson Dart for the Giants. David Montgomery. Joe Mixon. And we got a Bomb Squad. Another cool looking parallel here. I think the first one of this break. Dylan Gabriel for the Browns. It's another hit for Jake J. Congratulations. On to the next pack. All right, we'll put that red Red press proof to the back. Jordan Watkins, Taysom Hill, Michael Parsons, Travis Kelce, Chase Brown, Stephon Diggs, Deion Sanders. All right, we're up to our red press proof. This one's going to be, looks like Cardinals. Budda Baker, nice little color match. Although they have him in his black jersey, but color match nonetheless for the Cardinals. It's going out to Daniel W. Next pack. We lost our oversized sleeve. Caught it. Sam Darnold. Jared Goff. George Kittle. Michael Mayer. Tyler Lockett. All right. And it's going to be a Legend Series, first one of the break for the Patriots, Rodney Harrison. I was so surprised. So this is actually the first year I ripped Donruss. There are so many different insert sets in here. You got the Bomb Squads, the Legend Series, the Elite Series, Elite Series Rookies, Gridiron Kings Rookies, Gridiron Kings All Time, the Rookies, Red Hot. It's insane. So I kind of shot myself in the foot, but I set out to collect them all. I'm still trying to do it, but if I knew now what I knew then, I may not have set out on that adventure. So I'm typically a completionist and like to get all the inserts along with the base, vet and rookie cards. But there's a lot in Donruss, so good luck if you're going after that. Potentially our first all base pack, but we'll see. Brock Purdy, Emmitt Smith. There's a Shedeur Sanders base rookie. Quentin Johnson. Josie Jewell, Theo Johnson. Yep, as I suspected. So we did get one all base pack there. Does happen on occasion. Can't do anything about it. All right, last pack of blaster number 3. Then we'll go back to one more of the Costco bundles. Then we'll do the 10 Mosaic boxes, then another Costco bundle. So we still got a bunch more cards in front of us. We do have our next, or our first jersey card out of here. We also have an insert card. Let's see if we can creatively do this. We got Josh Hines Allen, Sam Laporta, Gabriel Davis, Alec Anzalone, and you will note these jersey cards are actually pretty thick, so not super valuable or rare depending on what you hit. I think you can get numbered ones. You can get like rookie shields, but they're really thick compared to, those other Donruss thread ones we got. So I will point that out to you once we get to it. Saquon Barkley, Trent Green, Mike Williams. Oh, let me get that in focus. Graham Mertz. And our jersey card is going to be Jalen Lane for the Commanders. Kind of a funky looking jersey card there. There is a little indent in the fabric there, but rookie sweater, pretty cool. Again, pretty thick jersey card. I guess they account for if you did get, the one-on-one shields, other stuff like that. But rookie sweater going out to the Commanders. Let's get an oversized sleeve for him. I don't even know. I think these are so thick we're going to have to get oversized sleeves. So for the time being, we're just going to put him up on a stand. Before I ship that out. Oh, somebody got an update for me. Before I ship that out to Commanders, Daniel W. I will get an appropriate size sleeve and top loader for that for you. Darius Davis, Caden Ellis, TJ Watt, Golden Tate, and finishing us off, Cooper DeJean for the Eagles. Fly, Eagles fly. All right, let's see this update. Rashid Shaheed with a 100-yard kick return touchdown. All right. We'll take that. Sorry, I get my top loaders mixed up here. All right, so that's blaster number 3. Let's get into blaster number 4 before we get back to the next Costco bundle and our next guaranteed oversized downtown. Slowly but surely we'll get there, Daniel. I try and have, it's hard to see on the overhead camera, but I got like all my sleeves, my top loaders, my thick top loaders, my mag safes in case we get a case hit. Trying to be prepared for everything. All right, 4th and final blaster before we get back to the Costco bundle. Yeah, I really pride myself on getting the cards out to you all like in the fashion that I would expect them to be sent to me. So let's rip through this. Jaden Higgins, Chris Godwin, Jordan Love for the Packers, Malachi Corley, another Drake May. Seems like we're getting quite a few Drake May base rookie cards. We'll take them. Jackson Smith and Jigba for the Seahawks. Definitely one of the, I think he's currently one of the top 10 receivers in the league, right? Ugly color match, though. I guess it's, you know, red and Seahawks green, but we'll take it. And one quick little plug, anybody who's over here from my YouTube channel on the regular short series, we are announcing, I did already record. I did record and pick the winner of the Mosaic box from the last 10 episodes, so make sure you tune into that tonight to see if you won. I won't spoil who here it was for. Sports Card Kingdom says, all the cards in back from this break? Yes, to answer your question, everything you see here we've pulled so far in this break. We've only opened one Costco bundle on our 4 blasters. We actually only halfway through our 4th blaster. We have 2 more Costco bundles, 10 more Mosaic boxes, so we're gonna have to start to replace and shuffle out some of these cards as we get bigger and better things. But let's quickly read through this pack. Looks like all base. Terrell Owens, Alvin Kamara, Savion Williams for the pack, David Montgomery. Hey, what's going on, Taylor? Give me just 1 second. For the Giants, Malik Neighbors, best of instant. That one's going out to Steph, I believe. Let's see. Giants. Steph S. Best of insert. Hey, what's going on, Bad Ridge? Welcome on in. We're just getting started, maybe a third of the way through the break, so tons more here. Justin Fields, Puka Nacua, Miles Garrett, and another Malik Neighbors. So a Malik Neighbors pack. Taylor, my New Year's resolution is to stream pinball every Wednesday night again. So I hope to see you there. I appreciate you here in the meantime. It's so weird. I intended these streams just to go directly to YouTube, but I can't not push them to Twitch somehow. But I appreciate you and anybody else who's here from Twitch. So let's keep it going. Looks like we got a jersey card. Hopefully one that we can fit into here. How have you been doing, Taylor? Hit me up on Discord. I'd love to catch up. Uh-oh, JD5 in the blue tent. Not good for the Commanders, who were losing last time I checked anyway. All right, we got the jersey card to the back. Let's get it going. Joe Mixon, Taysom Hill, Micah Parsons, James Conner, TJ Hawkinson. His throat's not going to last. Devin Neal, Jackson Dart. There we go. There we go, Steph. So we got you the Abdul Carter, the Cam Scatterbo, and the Jackson Dart. At least base set. Now we can build upon that for you. Micah Parsons for the Cowboys. Don't believe that's numbered. Nope, just going to be a stock Donruss thread, but that is going out to the Cowboys. Again, It goes to the team on the card, not necessarily who they're playing for currently, just to confirm. So this is a hit. Oh, wow. This is a hit for the Cowboys. Yeah, I mean, I always hate, you know, you're down big time. Why do you still have your starters in the game? Does this season really, we'll have to get that fixed. Micah Parsons. Make this our little jersey corner section. Why risk getting him hurt? Hey, what's going on, Oliver? Congratulations, welcome on in. We're, I was saying before, maybe a third of the way through the break. So we did one of our Costco bundles. This is our fourth and final blaster. And then we'll do another Costco bundle, 10 Mosaic boxes, another Costco bundle, bounce around, keep it interesting. So the Micah Parsons would be for the Cowboys. So it's for the name of the team on the card. That's the way, you know, that's the stipulations. We got McMillan, Javonte Williams, Nico Collins, JJ McCarthy, Quinn Ewers for the Dolphins, Travis Kelce. All right. We got a couple things here. The first one's going to be perfect timing. Oimo, Oliver, Jordan Love. This is a throwback insert, so that's coming your way. Says Packers, Packers player, definitely a Packers card. And behind that, we got production line for Atlanta. That's Michael Penix Jr. and Bijan Robinson. So that's our second production line. We'll throw that one up. We're still waiting to fill that boom stand. That's my goal. We had to get out a second boom stand last break, so we quickly filled that one when we hit that Matthew Stafford downtown right off the bat. They're making us struggle a little bit for it this week, this break. Looks like we do have another red hot rookie incoming though. Natrone Memes. Joe Burrow. Somebody was just saying Joe Burrow in chat. Caleb Williams for the Bears. Speaking of the Bears, I heard an interesting stat line. The first place Bears, if they lose this week, there's a way they could somehow go from the 1 seed to the 7 seed. That's how tight things are. I guess it all depends on tiebreakers and all that stuff. I don't know if we have any Bears fans in here who can confirm or deny that. So, red hot rookie going out to the Titans, Cam Ward. Cam Ward for the Titans. All right, let's see if we can get some last pack magic here. The top right corner is a production line. These are like a some kind of short print. I'm not exactly sure. Pretty cool. Like, let's see if I can catch it in the light right. There's little like holographic balls all throughout it. It's hard to see. But this one is a Tyrone Tracy Jr. and Malik Neighbors production line. And I think we also had this one. So these are the only two we've pulled so far this break. Not super, super common, but not super, super rare either. All right. Push it to the back. Last pack, let's see what we got. Andrew Van Ginkel, Victor Cruz, Zach Charbonnet, Lad McConkey, T. Higgins, Will Howard for the Steelers, another Cam Ward, Luke Kuechly, Caden Ellis, and J.J. McCarthy on the Elite Series. I actually still need that one for myself, but this one is going out to Alex E., so congratulations, Alex. Elite Series J.J. McCarthy. Hopefully, you know, one step in the right direction. this week. Keep me posted on how that goes for you, though. All right, give me just a second here. We're going to get this next Costco box unbundled. Where are we at? 50-minute mark already? Wow, we got to pick up the pace. I do appreciate you all hanging out here with me. If it is your first time here, definitely drop a comment. Let me know who your favorite team is. Never know when I'm going to send you out a free card just because. Also, subscribe to get notifications when our daily short series go out. Leave a like because it helps the algorithm, all that fun stuff. All right, Costco bundle number 2, second oversized downtown. Can we get a true case hit? If you like these bigger bundles, I do have some coming in from Mosaic with the oversized stained glass counterparts. So keep an eye out for future breaks with those. We'll throw this mystery downtown up there just for a second. You tell him, Daniel. Hey, what's going on, Cornelio? Got Cornelio in chat with us, who's part of this break. We're keeping an eye out for some Fire Ravens cards for you. Wow, we got 3 things in this pack. First off, Garrett Wilson, best of instant insert for the Jets. Looks like we also had a couple other things hidden here. Brandon Ayuk for the 49ers, green press proof. Jalen Milroe base rookie. Mikael Williams for the 49ers. Rookie throwback. We will be right here waiting for you, Oliver. Lots more cards to rip through. Keep my content coming. All right, we got some shininess here. Again, we're back to looking for those red Pandora optic previews, hopefully somewhere in the order of 3, maybe 4. Again, not guaranteed. DK Metcalf, AJ Brown, throwback Emmitt Smith. Benjamin Morrison, green press proof for Tampa Bay. Golden Tate. Kyle Pitts. Michael Pittman Jr. on the Dominators. That one's going out to Zap and the Colts. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more packs. 5 more packs after this one. All right, another pack with 3, at least 3 inserts in it. Geno Smith. Vita Vea. There's Terrence Ferguson. So we got a Terrence Ferguson green press proof, Terrence Ferguson football emoji case hit. All right, now we're all the cards upside down apparently. Elite Series Nick Bosa for the 49ers. And behind that we have Shador Sanders for the Browns. All right, we're 3 piles deep. Can't imagine where we're going to end up by the end of this. Lots of cards to go through later. I'll let my OCD take the wheel. I am streaming on Twitch, not intentionally. So my multi-streaming software, I'm just trying to stream to YouTube. Can't seem to get it a way to work without Twitch. I am on Twitch if you'd like to subscribe and follow me there. I mostly do my pinball streams on there. But I guess if you're ever on there, you'll see me doing my cards as well. So lots of ways to get in touch with me. If you want to join the private VinnyBlanc Facebook group where we kind of go over all the breaks, I give away additional free cards, www.vinnyblanc.com. We'll take you right to my Facebook group. Or if you don't have Facebook, info@vinnyblanc.com. I can always get you more information on future breaks. Richard Todd for the Jets, green press proof. Dylan Sampson. Omarion Hampton. again for the Chargers. And Bomb Squad, Dan Marino for the Dolphins. Pack number 5. All right, pack number 5, and we have our first red Pandora coming in. Get ready. Jeff Garcia. Kirk Cousins for Atlanta. Best of instant for the Packers. It's Jordan Love. And our red press proof is going to be upside down. Excuse me. Nick Emmanwori for the Seahawks. It's really, if I can catch it on camera, man, these are absolutely stunning parallels. If we could just hit those high-profile rookies. They only come in rookie variety, so you don't have to worry about hitting the base vets in these, but super, super nice. Sports Card Kingdom. I feel like I would agree with you. I have 2 myself. Somebody else in chat here also pulled 2. Seems to be a very common one. Probably not the one you ideally want to get, but we don't always have control over that. All right, next pack. John Elway, Matthew Stafford, Eric Armstead. Wow, 24-0 Vikings over Commanders. Sorry for the Commanders fans, but as an Eagle fan, I can't be mad at that. Ozzie Newsome. There's a base Ashton Genty. We'll take it. I haven't seen too much from the Raiders so far yet this break. So base Ashton Genty rookie. We got the champ is here. Jalen Carter. And time to get to our red Pandora. I like this name. This is a nice little hit. Maybe the best card of the break so far, at least I think. Maybe, no, the case hit Terrence Ferguson. But name-wise, we got Matthew Golden for Oliver. There's a nice little optic preview hit. I feel like I've hit at least one of these before. Now, that's a common one you don't mind getting. Matthew Golden's a solid player if you're a Packers follower. Again, we'll definitely top load these red Pandora previews. They are kind of rare, regardless of who they are. And another one. So we started off the first 5 packs a little bit slow, and then kind of went into a frenzy with hitting these in every single pack. We got Rich Gannon, Charles Woodson. So a couple Packers back-to-back here. Trevor Etienne, Bryce Young. There's a BTJ going out to the Jaguars, and another red Pandora behind them. This time it is Jahdae Barron for the Broncos. Jahdae Barron for the Broncos going out to Blaine B. All right, last pack, and then we get into that oversized downtown. It's definitely piqued my curiosity, just kind of sitting there. I'm sure it does for you as well. All right, last pack magic. At a minimum, we have a green press proof in here that I've seen. K. Dotton. Best of instant, another one for the Giants. Malik Neighbors. Caleb Williams, Patrick Mahomes, and Gabriel Davis. That's going to finish out this one. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to re-get myself one of those plastic oversized sleeves, and then we'll rip that open and see who it is. All right, let's get at it. Plastic sleeve. Ready to go, ready to protect. I think we would all say, except for Blaine B, who has the Chargers, Not another Omarion Hampton. I will say, just by touching this, I'm feeling some curvature in here. Putting it in the top loader should help it out, but if I ever see any damage on a card right as I open it, I like to point it out for you. This way you don't think I did it, but I'm feeling like some severe curvature in this card. I'm sure you won't mind, though, if it's a hit for your team. Grayson Stevens, what's going on? Let's take a quick little sip of water here. Can you give me that towel? Just a second. Major wardrobe malfunction. Reorganize this. Thank you very much. Boop, boop, boop. All right, we should be back at full strength. One more. That's why we top load them as we go. All right. Back at it. Again, everybody but the Chargers is saying, not no Omarion Hampton. Let's see what we got. Big hit incoming for Derrick Henry. We got one for the Ravens. Again, I told you before I opened it, a little bit of curvature there. This is going out to Cornelio. Congratulations, Cornelio, who's already got the Lamar Jackson oversized downtown. So now we got you a Derrick Henry. This is the first one I've seen. This is the first one I've touched. So congratulations there. Let's get this sleeved up. I do not have an L-shaped desk. This is just a standard rectangular. I got one water drop, but we'll take care of you, Daniel. Bam. All clean, good to go. We're running out of room. Let's see what we can do here. We've showed off that Omarion Hampton for half the break. Let's switch that out to Derrick Henry, who, if you ask me, has to be the bigger hit of the two. I wish I had room to display everything, but we don't. All right, so we're going to switch gears a little bit. Going through 10 of these Mosaic boxes now. I like these. There's a lot of different case hits you can hit in these. You can hit, excuse me, you can hit Visionary, you can hit Micro Mosaics, and you can hit Stained Glass, which are the ones we're looking for. We also do get a red and white stripe in each pack. And the case hit for those are the gingerbread parallel, since this is a holiday themed product. We also get a ornament in here. I'll just call out who that is. There's only 6 to choose from. This is going to be for the Chargers, Justin Herbert. We'll put that aside and ship that out with the Chargers cards. I personally have not had any good luck in these, but I see people hitting good cards out of here left and right. So maybe it's just a small sample size. Again, I've now pulled 3 downtowns in a month out of Donruss, so that product seems to be loving me. Maybe we could do the same here with these red, white, and blues. So. Let's see. Since somebody asked, the 6 ornament options are, does not look like it, Travis Hunter, Jamar Chase, Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott. All right, so these cards tend to stick a little bit. They are a more premium product, so a lot thicker card, a lot nicer finish on them, more high-end card. Let's run through these. Rich Gannon, Tank Bigsby, Brian Thomas Jr., Bijan Robinson, Kendre Miller, Dan Fouts, Jamal Charles. Oh, again, I told you they stick. Tommy Malott, our first one's going to be for the Eagles. Kyle McCord, who no longer is an Eagle. I think he was traded away during rookie camp. Oh, one more card hiding behind him. Apologize. Bijan Robinson, Epic Performers. That's one of the 5 or 6 inserts for this product. So, 1 insert card, 1 red, white, and blue. Man, I'm trying to keep up with the break, but also keep up with chat. Seems like there's interesting stuff going on. I'll make a note. Maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing. Having the break going during the football games. You guys get to multitask, but I can't. So maybe we'll aim for Saturday breaks next time. What do you guys think? Sunday during game time work for you, or am I taking away your focus from there? All right, I'll be done in a little bit. Next pack. We'll try and run through these on a little bit faster clip. Let's get that red, white, and blue to the back so we don't spoil it. There's also an insert right behind there. Drake London. There's a Travis Hunter variation. Nice hit. We'll sleeve that up in just a second. So any of the ones where the rookies have their helmets off of the variations cards, there is a V on the back that you'll see as well. J.J. McCarthy, Mike Singletary, Steve Young, Warren Sapp, Marshall Faulk. I'm going to try and not spoil it this time. Trevion Henderson for the Patriots. Our one red, white, and blue for this box is going to be Oronde Gadsden for, is that Chargers? Chargers? So not a name that I think I've called out before, so apologize for not having that. And then a Travis Hunter notoriety card behind there. So kind of an all Travis Hunter box, which is a good thing if you had the Jaguars. All right, next box. And remind me at the end, I may miss an ornament here or there. I'm not used to cutting that cardboard out of the box. Before I throw everything away, I do go through and make sure I didn't miss any though. This one's gonna be Jamar Chase for the Bengals. What is that? We got a stained glass. We got a case hit. All right, so we keep the streak alive. Now I'm feeling better about this break. It was a little desolate before this. Congratulations to everybody. Again, just when I get done saying I've never had any luck in this pack, we go and hit something nice for you guys. Chase Brown, Gabriel Davis. I'm going to try really hard not to spoil this one because these cards stick. Joe Mixon, Isaiah Likely, Michael Penix Jr., and we also have a red, white, and blue in here. Ben Roethlisberger. We're getting there, folks. Sorry. JT Tumalu. First we go to our red, white, and blue. Can that be a hit also? Gray Zabel for the Seahawks. You got a Jaden Daniels Touchdown Masters insert, and now the moment you've all been waiting for. Good luck. First ever stained glass I've hit, so we're hitting all kinds of new stuff here on the channel. Definitely a stained glass if you can tell. Let's see who it is. It's a rookie. Omarion Hampton. So we got the Omarion Hampton oversized downtown, and we got the Omarion Hampton stained glass case hit. Let's go ahead and grab a one touch for that. Funny story, we hit an Omarion Hampton downtown last break. We hit that for, was that one Blaine? I think that one was Blaine. So did we hit another case hit for Blaine? This is insane. That's all we do here on the channel. I don't think Blaine is watching here live with us, so he's going to have quite a cool replay to check out later. Little stained glass action for Blaine. Congratulations. I wish I could hit one for everybody, but we'll keep the streak alive. We got something legit for the boom stand. Yeah, Chargers are the team to have, man. All right, let's get back at it. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more Mosaic boxes after this. It is the holiday season. I don't know how many more of these we can get before... Oh, this one's already popped out for us. It's a Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. One for yours truly. Yeah, I don't know how many more of these we can get before they stop appearing on the shelves. So I really try and get all my products at MSRP to keep the prices of the breaks reasonable. The good thing I will note is, if I bought a case of these, we're probably not going to get another stained glass, right? It's a case hit. We're going to get one per case. I pull these from everywhere. So we could literally get 7 stained glasses in the same break. But then again, we could also have a break where we get nothing. So risk reward. There's an Epic Performers, Terrell Davis, Tank Bigsby, Eric Allen. Oh man, I just wish these cards didn't stick so much. Odell Beckham Jr., Jack Campbell, Joe Theismann, Sam Darnold, Michael Penix Jr., Mikael Williams, and Cam Ward. There's a nice hit. Unfortunately, Titans went unclaimed, so I'll hold on to this one, but shout out, definitely somebody grab the Titans next break. Cam Ward values, I do see them going up. Where are we going to put this? We'll replace that Cam Ward with that one. So a nice Cam Ward red-white card. Listen, Blaine puts in his time and his money. If you heard at the top of the break, Blaine bought a lot of teams, so I am happy for him. Always good when people support me and I can help support them back. So, again, our case hit streak continues. I'm just excited about that. There's a Travis Hunter going out to the Jaguars. But again, we're not done here. We got a bunch more. Now I have a little bit more faith in this product because until then I've yet to hit anything. My best hit was really a red and white Ashton Genty for myself. Ray Lewis, Caleb Williams, Brian Thomas Jr., Kendre Miller. Maybe we should do these sideways. CJ Stroud, Drake May for the Patriots, Quentin Johnson, Kenneth Grant, Jordan Watkins for the 49ers is going to be our red, white, and blue. And then a Lamar Jackson touchdown masters with the oversized bobblehead there for Cornelio. So let's sleeve that up. Yeah, I wonder what Blaine's doing right about now. He's probably going about his business, doing some chores on a Sunday. Doesn't know he's got a case hit coming his way. Dak Prescott. So I won't spoil it. I'll make sure he watches the video first. I looked at it right away and I was like, something doesn't look right there, but in a good way. Jaden Daniels, Zach Vaughn, Jamal Anderson, Trey McBride, Tiki Barber, Tyjae Spears, Chris Olave, we're getting to that red and white, Kenneth Grant rookie, Jimmy Horn Jr. for the Panthers, and behind that, Ashton Genty on the notoriety. Next box, 3 more after this, 1 more Costco box, and then we're done. We got 1 case hit. We've accomplished our goal. Can we make it 2? If not a case hit, can we still hit something nice for everybody? That is my goal. Jamar Chase again. I really think they should do 1 for each team. I can't, it's a piece of cardboard. It couldn't be that hard to just make an additional, 28 ornaments to get out. But these are decisions that are made way above my level. Here we go. Kurt Warner, Sean McVay. I love that they put coaches in there. Actually, I don't, but not my choice. Richard Seymour, Aaron Jones, Dwight Freeney, Jerome Ford, Jacoby Myers. Who's our red and white going to be? Good luck. Oh, wait. 1 more card before that. Rookie card snuck in there. Red and white. Will Campbell for the Patriots. And then Calvin Johnson, touchdown masters. So that's my first downtown I hit. Keep an eye out for that on the channel. Unboxing video coming soon. Spoiler alert, I apologize. But yeah, we hit the 2 downtowns last break that I had to send out, and then got one to keep for myself. And now another stained glass to go out the door. Another Jamar Chase. All right, let's shuffle some stuff around. Here we go. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Geno Stone, Jalen Warren, Puka Nacua, Justin Herbert, Mark Brunell, Cam Miller. Still have not hit on these red and whites though. Nice that we got the stained glass, but can we get a hit? Only a couple more to pull from. Vikings colors, Ty Felton. It's going out to Alex E. and the Vikings. And the Epic Performers, Ozzie Newsome right behind that. So we went from organized piles over here to lots of clutter that I need to organize over there. I do enjoy making order out of chaos though, so we'll get to that later today while I watch some of the later games. There's our first Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs. Come on, I just want at least one nice red, white, and blue to put up on the stands. I mean, I got the Cam Ward, but can we get one more? I know when these breaks were first starting before the season, the Cam Ward was kind of maybe the one you wanted to get, but the Jackson Dart Storm and Train is going. At this point, even a Cam Scatterbo would be nicer probably. Caleb Johnson, rookie variation, and just to show you real quick, that is the little V to indicate that it's a variation. Bo Nix right behind him. Bo Nix base. Romeo Dobbs. Baker Mayfield. Joe Namath. Matthew Stafford. Oh, I didn't see. I don't know if you did. Savion Williams. Buffalo. Caden Prather. I saw the red, white, and blue. I was thinking for a second there, could it be? Brock Bowers, notoriety. All right, the voices lasted this long. Just needs to make it through one more Mosaic box, one more Costco box. And then we'll be done. We'll do a quick recap. Most of what we got to show off is on stage already. This box has got a little dent in it. The cards don't appear damaged, but you know what they say. Sometimes the damaged boxes are the best boxes. If you ever see the last box left on the shelf is damaged, don't leave it sitting there. You'll never forgive yourself. All right, I've seen a couple of Eagles in here. Saquon, Sean McVay. I think we just hit the Caleb Johnson variation in the previous pack. Travis Kelce, Tyrone Tracy Jr., Jalen Hurts. I did see a couple Eagles. Steve Young, Mason Graham. Let's end on a high note. Oh, wait. We have a silver. So the silver, Danny White for the Cowboys. Just a silver parallel there, true silver. Last red, white, and blue, or red and white, is going to be Kenneth Grant for the Dolphins. So that's going to do it for our Mosaic boxes. We went through all 10 of those. I'm going to give me just 1 second to get the last Donruss box opened. And I thank anybody who's been here since the beginning. Thank you. It took a little longer than usual. We're at the hour and 15-minute mark now. Try and go as fast as I can without, it feeling rushed. I don't want you to buy into this break and feel like you can't even see what cards we're opening. I know we don't have time to call out every single card, but let's do this. Last and final oversized downtown. This one doesn't feel as curved as the Derrick Henry, unfortunately, but we'll get that top loaded. I think that'll help straighten it out a little bit. Again, one last plug. If you're watching us, didn't get it on this break, you missed out on the fun, info@VinnyBlanc.com or VinnyBlanc.com to go right to our private Facebook page, and I'll get you all the info for next time. Like I said, we have some teams as cheap as $15, so $15 could buy you an hour's worth of entertainment, maybe get a case hit, even if it's not a team that you don't want, sell off, make some money, you know, kind of play along with us. So, last box, gonna be a Costco bundle. Thank you, Chris Penning. We've had some nice, some notable hits. I want to say for New England and for the Lions. So a couple different rated retro rookies and stuff like that. I won't spoil everything for you, but keep an eye out for that. Hopefully everything went good at the hockey game. Cam Ward, Derwin James, Blake Corum. There's a Michael Penix Jr. for Atlanta. Khalil Mack. Will McDonald on the color match for the Jets. Yes, I want to say technically it's 2 case hits because this football optic preview emoji is also a case hit. So 2 case hits last break, 2 case hits this break. We're not done yet. Nice. Nice win. We got Keon Coleman, Devontae Adams, Calvin Ridley on the green press proof. TJ Watt upside down. Road to the Super Bowl, CJ Stroud for Houston. 31-0 Vikings in chat. Jaden Waddle, Eli Manning. That's what happens when I try and read the cards upside down. We've been on a pretty good stint recently of not having any upside down cards, but leave it to the last box. Again, we want a downtown. I'll take an auto. I don't think we've had an auto yet in the break. Give me a good red Pandora Optic preview. I'm not picky. Michael Wilson, Rich Gannon, James Lofton, Richard Todd. It's a Terrell Owens green press proof match for the Eagles. Derek Harmon. I'll try and keep them right side up. Kirk Cousins, Julian Love. All right, looks like we got an insert in front of it. There you go, Chris P. Welcome to the break. There's another Trevion Henderson retro rated rookie for you. And our first red Pandora Optic preview of this box is going to be a good one. Best hit we've had so far on these. Amika Ibuka. Call it a little color match for the Buccaneers. Love these cards. Man, why are these are such a tight fit. I got these new top loaders. I'm not liking them, to be honest. Maybe I have to go back to the drawing board on those. I'll figure that out after the break, though. I don't want to hold you guys up. Mika Ibuka for the Bucks. Next pack. 4 more to go after this, and then our last oversized downtown. Another pack, another red Optic preview Pandora. Sam Laporta, Gabriel Davis, Josh Allen, Tyler Boyd, Nick Benito, Greg Dortch. We got the champ is here, Quinyon Mitchell. And upside down. Good luck. Will Johnson for the Cardinals. Will Johnson on the red Pandora. Starting off with a Puka Nacua, Myles Garrett, BTJ, Christian Kirk for Houston. We got Ladd McConkey for the Chargers. Yep. That's going to be it for that pack. 3 to go. Let's see what we can pull out last minute. Malachi Corley, Justin Fields. Is this an all jet pack? Deion Sanders, Jordan James. There's an Abdul Carter for the Giants. Bryce Young. Got a Quinshon Judkins. We've pulled like 4 or 5 of these this break. I like these. It's going out to Jake J. And what could be our last Red Pandora. Wow. It's the Omarion Hampton show. What can I say? Omarion Hampton, stained glass. Omarion Hampton, Red Pandora. Omarion Hampton, oversized downtown. So, yeah. When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. I wish there was like a somewhere in between though. It seems like you're one or the other. All right, Alex Anzalone, Baker Mayfield, Eric Dickerson, Adonai Mitchell, Drake May. It's going to be our 4th or 5th one of those. Travis Hunter on the base rookie. Devin Neal, green, press proof. Kenneth Walker. This is going to be one of the rookies. I don't think we've seen one of these so far yet this break. It's not Omarion Hampton, believe it or not. It is Luther Burden for the Bears. Luther Burden for the Bears. All right, last pack. I wish everybody luck. Thanks again for hanging out with us. What we're going to do is get all these cards organized, shipped out to people. Then we'll open up the second break. So if you're in the first break, you get priority preference on filling that one up. And then we'll open up to everybody else as well. So again, teams as cheap as $15, including shipping out to you. All cards pulled for that team. Zach Brown. Zach Bond. Not Zach Brown. That's a different band. Steven Jackson. Jim Kelly. Vita Vea. Jackson Halls. Khalil Mullings, Jalen Polk, Dak Prescott. There is a Myles Garrett on the Gridiron Kings. Why are these upside down? It doesn't matter which way I put it. It's like a USB. I never get it the right way. Red Pandora is going out to Gunnar Helm and the Tennessee Titans. So we did get the Amico Buka, Matthew Golden, 2 solid ones. We got the red and white stripe from the Mosaic boxes. We got the stained glass from there. Without further ado, let me make sure we got our last protective sleeve ready. Last oversized downtown of the break. The next break we'll have 2 more of these, but those are the last 2 I have, so we'll have to figure something out. But at least 2 more chances in an oversized downtown. So we've hit 2 oversized downtowns. We've got the Omarion Hampton so far, Catherine. We got the Derrick Henry, and we're about to open this last one right here and find out. It's giving me a little bit of trouble there, so bear with me. I don't want to damage the card or prematurely spoil who's behind there, but hopefully we can end on a high note. I just want anything that hasn't been pulled already. Not another Derrick Henry, not an Omarion Hampton. Sorry to you guys who have them, but let's see if we can maybe get a hit for somebody who hasn't otherwise pulled something. I would love a Jackson Dart here for the Giants, not being selfish, but we'll see who it is. 3, 2, 1. Shador Sanders with a crazy little wave dent in there, but I think that's the 3rd one now we've hit for Jake J. So again, new to this break, so I can't complain. We'll get that sleeved up. I appreciate everybody stopping by. It's about 3:30 right now. Keep an eye out. The Shorts video will be dropping on YouTube in just about an hour and a half where we announce the winner of the Mosaic box. We'll get that shipped out to the winner as soon as possible. If you're not already in the www.vinnyblanc.com, it'll take you to our Facebook group. We do awesome giveaways on there as well. Smaller groups, so easier to win. Some people in chat with here have won multiple times. Free Card Fridays. That's going to be it for me. I hope you're doing well. I'll get everything packed up, let you know when tracking's available. If you're interested in getting in on the next break, just let me know. Peace.